Hey guys, welcome to another eye-popping show on my video with me, Juicy Jane, aka Jane Lawrence. In this month, on my relationship and self-empowerment video, we're talking about high value, how to become a high-value woman, what a high-value woman is, the mindset of a high-value woman, the traits of a high-value woman, all right? High value versus low value. Men are not left out of this because in as much as we have high-value women, we also have high-value men. So we're going to talk about high-value personality. So if this resonates with you on all levels and you want to become a high-value personality, then you need to keep watching this space because as the month goes by, we're talking high value, everything high value. All right. But in today's video, we're touching on who really is a high-value woman and how to become her. You better keep on watching. We will be right back, okay? Don't move a muscle. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Now, before we kickstart, you know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend if you do love my content and you're feeling it. In this day and time, more and more people are choosing to become single, and that in itself is really scary. And unfortunately, it has been recorded that we have more single people in the world right now than it has ever been recorded in history. And this is due to so many reasons. Maybe due to the fact that some people haven't yet found a life partner that align with their goals, and also the level of toxicity that we see in relationships and marriages. So a lot of people are trying to tread cautiously before they walk down the aisle with anyone and say the I do words. Even more so, women are choosing to put themselves, their career and their well-being above finding a partner, and they seem to be happier for it. I hope so. And that's because women today have freedom, independence and opportunities that were undreamt of like a decade ago, and that in itself is power. And this is where a woman of high value comes into play. She knows herself, she knows what she wants, and she isn't afraid to pursue it. And she also realizes that she doesn't need a man to complete her or make her whole. But what exactly is a high-value woman and what's her defining traits? I tell you what, a high-value woman is a woman who knows her worth and exudes an energy that goes beyond the physical. It is that same energy that attracts people into her life, but then again, she's careful about who she allows into her life. Of course, a high-value woman is not just a woman who is highly sought after by men. She knows her inherent value, and she definitely can hold her end, regardless of what people say or do to her. She may not be physically attractive, but she has something much more valuable, much more enduring than that. She's definitely capable of embracing her femininity and sexuality and also possessing that confidence that exudes, self-love and self-esteem. What a high-value woman is, I'll tell you more. A high-value woman doesn't get rid of her fears. She doesn't run away from it. She feels the fears and then she goes after her big goals anyways. She knows everything she wants and then she goes outside of her comfort zone. All right, so if you're only willing to do what you think you can do, what's easy, what's comfortable, what's within your norm, invest on the same level that you've always invested on. If you're not willing to stretch yourself, go beyond the norm, do something extraordinary, then you will always have the life, love, money and results of an average woman, and that in itself is mediocrity at its peak, quite frankly. And that's some period. Because when an opportunity shows up, an average woman only wants to find out why and stops there. That's because she doesn't see herself beyond why. But a high-value woman says, do I really want this? And then she pushes herself to achieving the reason why she wants to achieve that. And this is why she gets what she wants and even much more better. Now, here are some traits of a high-value woman. Are you ready to listen? Okay, let's start. Number one, she knows her worth and she doesn't equate her worth with her body or the number of attention she gets or the number of men in her life, nor does she operate from a place of neediness or fear. Of course, she doesn't need a man to validate or praise her. She's all the validation herself. Now, a high-value woman doesn't let the remarks or opinions of others get in the way of how she chooses to live her life. She lives her life however she deems fit. It's all on her terms. She's very much aware of and grounded in her inherent value and worth. And she knows this to be true regardless of what happens to her. However, she doesn't create a sense of false entitlement or she tries to be so good to be accepted by everyone. She knows she's not for everyone. And indeed, her self-strong worth is evident in how she walks, talks, dresses, and also treats herself. And number 2, a high value woman feels comfortable in her own skin. She loves the company and she's not intimidated by the high standards that she's set for herself. And she's also aware of the fact that the level of respect that she gets from others is contingent on the level of respect that she gives to herself. So she's not going to stay in a relationship that she's not loved as much as she loves herself. Number 3, she's kind and compassionate. A high value woman knows and understands the power of compassion. She's kind to everyone that comes around her. She's not rude, she's prim and proper. She knows that true lasting beauty apparently comes from treating others right, respecting others. And so her beauty radiates from within. Number 4, she's committed to growth and open to learning. That's what characterizes a high value woman. She pursues personal growth relentlessly and she strives to become a better version of herself. She believes in being well-rounded, expanding her knowledge, reading, learning, immensing herself in art, traveling, meeting with new people, discovering new and different aspects of herself. So she can never be put in a box and categorized as a woman who is airheaded. She knows a little bit of everything. Let's put it that way. Number 5, she's grounded in maturity. She's not childish. She doesn't play games. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. She doesn't need to manipulate people to get what she wants. She knows how to get it. Do you get what I mean? She's not the type of woman to play games and wait for days before she texts back. You wouldn't find her stringing men along. So pretending to be too busy is something she considers beneath her. You will never find her engaging in any behavior or conversation that don't align with her values. Mostly you can never find a high value woman resorting to begging anyone to stay in her life. She would gracefully allow you to leave. That's because she's high value. High value women don't beg. Number 6, she speaks her mind and she's not afraid to do so. She knows she serves no one by not speaking her mind. So she definitely is going to express herself whether you like her or not, or whether you agree with her or not. And then again, she's not afraid to ask for what she wants because she believes that her needs are just as important as the next person's. Number 7, she's got class. I mean, classy and sexy are not oxymorons. They go hand in hand when we talk about high value women. Because these kinds of women, they know how to embrace their charm, their femininity, their sexuality in such an authentic way. You can't find this kind of women seeking attention because they're comfortable in their beauty and they know how to hold themselves with grace. A high value women don't feel the need to compete with other women because they know all women are beautiful and unique in their own different ways. And the beauty of other women don't take away from hers. Do you get what I mean? That's the attitude and attributes of a high value woman. Number 8, she's committed to taking care of herself, not just emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, but physically. She makes herself a priority because she knows that in as much as she's taking care of herself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, her body contains all of that. So she needs to take care of her body as well. And there's no apology for that. No apology whatsoever for that. And lastly, a high value woman knows that being vulnerable is not a weakness. For her, vulnerability is being emotionally brave even when it feels risky and scary. Of course, she allows herself to be transparent and, authentic with the people she loves. And she's not scared to be transparent. She definitely doesn't allow fear drive her decisions. Then again, she doesn't mind risking hurt and disappointment to achieve a connection, trust, and intimacy. So to cap it all up in this video, all I'm trying to say is that a high value woman is so many things. She cannot be put in a box. But above and beyond, she's a woman who knows her value and worth, and she's got integrity to protect. And she would only allow people who value her. She would never stand a day being disrespected by any man or woman. She knows and understands that her life is no less abundant with or without a man. And that apparently makes her a high value woman. So if you did like this video, what you need to do is share, like, comment, and until next time, we will see you on this same channel. My name is Jane Lawrence. Thank you for watching.